welcome back to another episode of Amber Farms. I'm Amber.
Scott.
And I'm not sure what we have planned for this video or this week, but I do know that we're working on this purple sweet potatoes. Tiger didn't start crowing literally until I just let CD out like 2 minutes ago. He's so cute. Oh my gosh, I forgot the most important part. Milk. Oh. This daylight savings time is kicking my butt.
With, I think, white vinegar.
It says you gotta let it ferment, like, just on the countertop. So now I can scoop that off and then clean it, or bake it down. It's at like 18 to 24 hours. I make the chickens like a little breakfast salad. So I'm gonna take some of that. And then since we like to eat strawberries, or like I like to eat some strawberries in the morning, just gonna cut off a few tops. I give them one each because they go crazy over this, and then give them like a little breakfast salad. I'm gonna give them like this much so I can save this for tomorrow. For everyone that's new here, which is obviously everyone, we live in the Florida Keys and I work at my family's restaurant. So a lot of like the scrap pieces like lettuce, carrots, pretty much a lot of stuff that the chickens can eat, I'll bring home to give them like a little salad plate in the morning, just to, you know, I don't know, I think they deserve it. They were going crazy over the strawberry tops. Ow. So they get one each.
You have a cutting board.
Oh yeah, I do.
Look at that. So look at that.
I know, I forgot I was sitting on the cutting board. Breakfast salad is up. See, I treat my chickens very nicely. Guys.
Right for the berry.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they love the strawberries. Let's see how many eggs we got this morning. Yeah, I think it's just the one. I think it's too early for them right now. It's technically daylight savings time is screwing them up.
Chop your head off.
Hi, peepees.
Look. Chicken, you're gonna make me spill my coffee. I'm gonna kill you as soon as we have some eggs. I hand fed you yesterday.
He doesn't care about that. You got to give him the salad.
Ran to her because she was turning back.
Oh, I know. You should have seen it. Yesterday she was eating a strawberry and she was down eating it and he just jumped on her. I was like, oh my God.
She just faced the other direction.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. Look at you. Boot scoot goofing. You.
These are my shit kickers.
You're a cowboy.
You want shit kickers, a square toast? Shit kickers. I'm trying to get some seeds out of it.
Yeah, I will.
You didn't get anything for a fish dip yesterday, huh?
Oh, well, you never texted me to tell me what we need for fish dip.
It's called...
Called what?
ChatGPT.
I know, I don't.
Or you could have asked your mom, like, hey, what do we need for fish dip?
Well, she was... In the voicemail, it sounded like he said may or may not. But then when you read the fine lines.
Yeah, well, I mean... I think their main focus is no...
Like, yeah, they're saying like no cows, no pigs, none of that, but it's like, that's not...
Why can't we get a baby pig? Little goat.
Yeah, I know, that doesn't make sense. Maybe they're too loud.
The goat?
Yeah.
I mean, we're not gonna fucking buy something that would...
Yeah. Hey, can you take a look at my cowboy? Look at them shit kickers. Woo-wee! My oh my! Yesterday I attempted to make coconut oil for like hair, body, all that kind of stuff. So now, maybe later on this afternoon or later today, I'll go ahead and try making it this evening. But you can see now it's separated. Oh, yeah. So now I'll take this part and I'll cook it in the pan, and then that will separate the oil. I'm attempting. I'm gonna eat a nice Philly barbecue steak sandwich and then go outside and go do some projects. Okay, I just did my coconut oil. This is all that I got in that one little coconut that I did. So we did go to look at some property today in the Keys, trying to agriculture. And what's your thoughts on that now?
County sucks.
Yeah, so I think now, scooch over. Let me lay right here. I think now we're gonna have to figure out something else to like homestead down here in the Keys for temporarily, because maybe I guess we'll just like move somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, so apparently in order to do what we want to do is you're not able to do that down here in the Keys. There's like a lot of restrictions and everything with it, so we're just gonna stay here on our small little tropical farm at home, what we call tropical farm. But yeah, just one of the applications that we looked up to change the zoning of the land to be able to do agriculture, and it would be considered fruits, trees, and if you do any type of like poultry, you have to have permits for all of those animals. Just for the application fee to change the land, or to just show that this is what the land's going to be used for, majority of it was $11,000 just for the application fee. So yeah, that's all the question, because that's too much money. Then what was the other thing? You got to get like, yeah, there's a lot. Pretty much it's tier 1, so that's all environmental property or all environmental land. Half of the property is SR, which is suburban residential. The 20 feet of it is native area, so you can only do like certain stuff in that zoning area, which, I mean, that's 20 feet off the property line, so it wasn't like that big of a deal. You can't live off grid, or you can't do the farming on it off grid. No power and electric are hooked up to it. However, in order to get power and electric, you have to have approved appraisal. However, there's a thing called ROGO rights or ROGO exempt here in the Florida Keys, and that property has no ROGO rights because I just don't even know why they don't have it, but they don't. I'm not really too big onto like all the ROGOs and all of that, but in order to get water and electric set up to that piece of property, you had to have approved appraisal. So if that was an office space, you have to have ROGO rights to build the small little office space. But if you try to use the like cisterns to do watering, you have to get with the aqueduct authority. The aqueduct authority has to go out there. You have to propose to them the plan, show them the plan of how like this is going to work and all this, because it's off grid. And then electric, you'd have to get electric out. But here's the kicker again. You can't build on the property because there's no ROGO rights to it. And the only way to get ROGO rights to any properties, if they don't have them, is you have to buy them off of somebody else who's selling them from their property. So I think that that's what happened with this one, is that somebody sold, if there was any ROGO rights, they sold them to county to be able to release them out to people, so that way people can build. And that is one thing about living in the Keys that is really difficult if you're trying to buy vacant land and start something on it, or just buying a house already and then it's having to jump through hoops and permits. Not only that, we want to buy the property because it's a good amount of land. However, what was the other thing? Oh well, I'll remember it later. So since we can't have a tropical farm of our dreams because they don't allow that here, I'm gonna show you our current little tropical farm now. So we've got our chicken coop, we have one banana tree, all of our little veggies in the garden. Come over here, we've got all of this, which we're gonna take these sweet potatoes, plant them over there. We have another banana tree. Then we have 3 lemon trees growing in a pot in the backyard. So, so technically that's like, this I guess is like homesteading in a way. Okay, time to wake up. It's time to make a project for me. Come on, wakey, wakey.
Nap time.
No, it's not nap time. Come on. This is what happens when you eat. Then you want to go and take a nap. He woke up from his nap because I don't know why. Why are you wetting the cardboard?
Oh, well, retain some moisture.
Okay. I think I got too many bags. For those of you who are going to ask, because I know you're going to, or maybe not, because I don't have many followers on this page yet, but this is, what did we say, it's 11 inches high, 20, 29 this way, 27, 29, and then 36 lengthwise. So we did 2.5 cubic feet, cubic yards?
About 6, a little under 6.
Little under 6 cubic feet of soil. So now we can plant the sweet potatoes. We're doing the Japanese ones because they need like really good draining soil. I don't know, I TikToked it all. So I also have yesterday's video of when I picked up everything on my TikTok because Scott was at work and I had to do all the errands yesterday. So for the sweet potatoes, what you do is what I saw somebody else do, that one, is pretty much you take the potato out of the soil that you have it in now. Dang, this one's in there. Good. Holy shit.
It's got some root.
Yeah.
How big of potatoes did you put in here?
A little, like a, not a big, this one grew bigger. Cause look,
you put the whole potato.
Yeah, that's what the video said. Okay, so now that you got it, like, oh, you gotta grab the camera so you can see it.
You can see there.
Can you? So now that you have the roots out like this, you snap them off the top of the potato like that, and then you take out the roots. So they're going to be the Japanese sweet potatoes, and then you plant them around the border of the bin. So we're gonna get those done, and then this one we can actually replant and produce more sprouts off the top. So that's gonna be nice. You're gonna plant them around the barrier of your potato box, and then you can pack it in there. This way it allows the potatoes to grow, like the vines to continue growing this way, so the potatoes can grow into the soil, because potatoes need actually a lot of sun to take off.
You got them hanging down? Or?
Yeah, you got
those are big. I separated them more.
Oh, well, she said you do them in like clusters. Okay, now we've got them all done. We'll water them, and then in 3 months we'll be able to harvest all of them. So like 20 sweet potatoes. What's nice about doing the sweet potatoes is even though we just pulled those out, we can actually take that potato again and replant it down to start the process all over again. Weeks you can transplant them again and move them. But you don't want to water them all the time because potatoes will be dependent on water. Can't get the water in my mouth. You want to eat one of these peppers?
No.
Then why not?
Because they're spicy.
Then why did you get them?
So we can use them for something.
And what do you use them for?
Fish dip.
Fish dip. Oh. Okay. These are our little bird peppers. So we'll probably make some fish dip with them, I guess. I don't know. People are gonna ask, why are you sitting like this?
Because I don't have a workshop. I have to work on the floor like a peasant.
Yeah, perks of living in the Keys is you don't get enough space to actually have a garage to work on things. Oh. What the heck? One over here, then we have this one. Not really sure yet where we're going to place this, but in these boxes we're going to be doing onions and celery.
Some chopsticks.
Yeah, we're going to give the chickens a little slug. Oh, that looks like a
Like a mussel.
Yeah. Okay.
You ain't gonna be happy because it's coming off
Of a palm frond.
but
There, guys, there's a slug. Oh, that was eggnog. She just took it and ran.
yeah, there's 2 more in there.
She still has it?
Yeah.
They're going crazy over the slug. Look at Eggy. Good thing about having weeds is you can just put them in the compost because it naturally decomposes and it's good for the soil, I guess, right?
I don't know.
Oh.
We'll find out. Well, the compost looks good until you put all these weeds in it.
Well, you said to put the weeds in there.
I didn't know you were gonna keep them coming.
Good morning. My camera died yesterday, so we didn't get to finish filming. But I'm gonna do like a day in the life anyways on TikTok. We just finished doing like the boxes and then we planted some and then we kind of just didn't do anything exciting. Cleaned up, sat outside on the back porch and then made dinner. Like went to bed. Actually no, we talked on the phone to my brother for like 2 hours about chickens. Let's go give the chickens their breakfast. I swear, the chickens, well, scrambled's always the first to go everything, but they love bell peppers and lettuce. So we've got our sweet potatoes. We did celery. We're gonna do celery in this one. We've got a bunch more that we need to plant, and then all of the onions that we're gonna put in here are gonna go in this one. We have the 3 celery in here, so we're gonna keep those in there. And honestly, we're just really starting them. So from like the restaurant, when we cut up the celery at the restaurant, I just chop off the base and then I bring the base home to plant it. So we're getting it more that way. And then the onions, the same thing, is once you chop off the base, keep the root part, you plant the root part down and that's what's gonna grow. You want the bases of them, so just know for future reference. So we went to Home Depot to go buy a fan for our chickens because they're starting to get like overheated and it's not even like full-blown summer yet. But we did put like a little ice bath in there, so we just got home and they were stepping in that, so that was pretty cool to see because we were trying to go get into it. So Scott's gonna put up the fan for them. I'm gonna unload the groceries and then he's gonna make some fish dip and then I have to go to work, so he's gonna take over the rest of this vlog.
Doubt it.
No, you are. I knew Scott was outside doing something. All of them are at the door.
I know. I was just asking them what they were doing.
Peep, peep. Peep, come here. So all of them have been like breathing are like having their mouth open, which obviously that could mean like a few things, which I don't know if Nugget's trying to sunbathe or what, but Peep over there was having like a pale color comb, and then both Nugget and Peep were like opening their mouth, which they say is like signs of heat stress or like a few different things. So we're adding this fan to try to cool down some of it for them. They were on their little ice bath thing earlier. Of course, you guys gotta eat all of my veggies. Herbs, that's what I meant. Yeah, herbs. Okay, this is the inside we got going. So we have this fan up here for them, and then they have their little ice bath thing. Let me know, any chicken peeps following along, if we should add any more fans. Maybe like put one in that corner or something. But this one's blowing pretty good air because you can feel it all the way from over here. It was only $20 at Home Depot. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Mama's gotta go to work. Aggie, come on. I wonder if they're gonna even notice. I'm gonna head to work. Scott's gonna finish out the rest of this vlog, right?
No.
Okay, well, I guess he's not finishing out the rest of this vlog. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. But that's the end of this vlog. If you want to see more of whatever it is we're doing down here, follow along and subscribe and stay tuned for more. Bye!